If you don't have a history of working on the main line, you wouldn't appreciate this, but we could grow so many different varieties of trees that people enjoy and you enjoy seeing them. This time of year, there's no place more beautiful than the main line. You could just drive around and enjoy it. I mean, it's so beautiful. They like to keep the properties meticulous. They're willing to have people like John B. Ward and Company do it. I started the business in 1957, and I had a partner, Ezekiel Cromie from Ireland. I would go one way, he would go the other on the main line, and from that day that we started in business, we always had work to do.
John takes me home to meet his mother for the first time, and then you sat me down at a dining room table with a small typewriter, old-fashioned typewriter, and he said, "Could you type these bills for me?" Remember that? You did that.
Wonder if she came back.
But I did.
She ran the business part of our company for many years before Jim took over. As long as I've known him, almost 50 years now, he still amazes me. When he was 6 years old, I was planting trees at home, and he was helping me the best he could. He could handle a shovel like a man, honest to God. It was amazing.
It was just a matter of help. Whatever he needed help with, that's kind of what we did. And the more I did it, the funner it became. So when we were doing something that's fun, you like to keep on doing it. We had a bunch of little kids, and Fran could have just as well said, "I need you at home." Instead, she said, "You need to go to these meetings."
We have 13 certified arborists. The certification program began in 1977. So as our company, we've been, through you, involved in the beginning. And we're really proud of the fact that you essentially started certification.
Yeah, I think California, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania, Delaware, we were the only states that had a program. They're getting close to 20,000 certified arborists internationally. It's done a lot to further the professionalism of arboriculture.
And then we come along and the groundwork is all set. There's so much more awareness of trees, proper tree care.
Me having 3 sons and a grandson and myself certified, that's something I'm very proud of. I never dreamt that my little business would ever explode into what you guys are doing. It's mind-boggling to me.
Good men like to work with other good men. They take a lot of pride in how they do things, how they work as a team, how they execute plans.
First of all, Johnny C. just had a baby, so congratulations, John. And it's Antonio's birthday yesterday.
Every Friday we have a safety meeting at 7 a.m. and you realize how many talented arborists we have. Everybody in the room has the same commitment as us to doing great work every day.
I'm back here, right? I have a better line of sight to the action now. I can see exactly what's going to happen. Okay, Alex? I'm good. Bang! Nothing can happen. I can't say for sure that nothing's going to break free. So why would I want to put myself right underneath the action?
There's a lot of great guys here, and we're ready to go. You know, we're caged up animals almost in the morning that we want to get to what we got to do. And we know we're going to have a big day, and we know what's in front of us. Every truck basically has the same equipment on it, the gas and oil for chainsaws, the lowering lines we need, the climbing lines, everything that's needed from the beginning of the day till the end of the day is always in the same spot. And that everyone on the crew knows where everything is so that they can get it easily and put it back just the same.
Are we going to clean up the broken pieces?
Yes,
see the other stuff
yeah,
over
there, and then on the other side.
You get to the point where you know the trees on the properties and you know what they need.
So that when you're on a new client's property, they're getting the same exact service that a client from 40 years ago is getting.
Together, we're just maintaining those relationships.
We're on the same page as far as what we want to do. I feel very lucky. We've had good experience trying to keep the company going, trying to live up to what my dad started.
We are constantly trying to do a cleaner job. So we're bringing more and more plywood to job sites. We're always thinking about how to protect clients' properties, the lawn areas, the hardscape. We're trying to collect our dust and just be cleaner and more professional. and we will always continue to do that. First of all, we work for a lot of really nice people, and we go the extra mile because we really value those relationships.
It's nice out here, isn't it?
Boy, it is
Nice
really
light.
beautiful. Trees are all coming out at one time. They're just gorgeous.
I've gone on sales calls with you since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
And we go to a job and lady would say, well, Mr. I want you to give me a price to take these couple oak trees down in my backyard because I want to put a pool in. And you say, well, man, maybe you should have bought a different house.
Well, people have a huge investment in their landscape. It takes years of work to watch a tree grow from something you buy to something that's 20 years later or 30 years later is a big, beautiful tree you can sit under and enjoy the shade. When we have infestations or common disease issues, we address them with the treatments, like foliar spraying or fertilizing or injections, but trying to create a healthy root zone and trying to grow in good soil, I think by far the most important thing.
My dad's mantra we use every day. We treat clients in an honest and informed manner, and we focus on their needs and wants and try and deliver the best tree care practices to meet that.
Plants don't need a whole lot of things to be healthy. We want to try to recreate their ideal growing conditions. And if we can keep them as happy as they can be in terms of their environment, they're going to have fewer pest issues and we'll have to do less and less of the spraying. It's challenging when I cut on a new property and everything looks really good. I feel challenged to try to keep things looking good.
The idea is trees are beautiful, the grounds are clean, and the place looks better than it was before we started in the morning. It's a big family here, and there's guys that have been here for a long time working with me, and that's how I perceive everyone here. Is I just care for them an awful lot, and I just hope through the course of their day, being productive, it turns around and all the trucks come back in. That's my goal for today.